What's up, guys? Welcome to the line change. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about Conor Garland and some comments that he made in regards to him potentially signing an extension with the Vancouver Canucks. So take this with a grain of salt. It's just, putting feelers out there. But I want to know what you guys think of his comments and whether or not he may not want to re-sign with the Vancouver Canucks. So this article that we're going to be going over is from Yardbarker, and it's titled Conor Garland Causes Controversy When Asked About Signing an Extension with the Vancouver Canucks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to read the article, and then once I finish reading the article, we'll talk a little bit about it and get our reaction, and I'll ask you guys your thoughts on it and what you guys think of Garland's comments. But before we do that, let me thank my sponsor, Uppbeat Energy. And yeah, let's hang on, let me just bring something real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna quickly do my sponsor read, thank my sponsor, and then we'll dive right into the article. Thank you to my sponsor, Uppbeat Energy. Are you looking for an energy drink that is jitter-free, crash-free, no sugars, no artificial colors or dyes, and no calories on top of that? Then Uppbeat Energy is just what the doctor ordered. Uppbeat Energy has over 15 unique and custom different flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, which is a blend of watermelon, guava, and lime explosion. They also have their Beach and Peach, which is a blend of mango, white, peach cooler. Looking to give it a try? Get the starter sampler pack for $24. You get a shaker and 3 different flavors to try with that starter sampler pack. Also, be sure to use the code TheLineChange and save 10% on said starter sampler pack, if that is what you choose to go with. Or you can save 10% on any of your on any purchase. Right now they have a buy 2 get 1 free sale going on for this entire month. Use the code B2G1 when you have 3 tubs or more in your cart. Check out their website at www.dubby.gg. Once again, that is www.dubby.gg. Uppbeat Energy. Be better. Your taste buds' favorite energy drink. All right, let's dive into this article talking about Conor Garland. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna have a sip of Uppbeat. Oof, that hits the spot. But let's dive into it. Conor Garland's future hasn't been discussed much, but after he was recently asked about it, there could be some major controversy on the way for Vancouver. What's new? Seems like there's controversy everywhere when it comes to Vancouver and the Canucks. We have for sure had our share of it, especially this season with the whole JT PD thing, and it seems like more drama for the Vancouver Canucks. Of course, for Brock Besser, Quinn Hughes, the drama never ends for the Vancouver Canucks. But continuing, this offseason is going to be a crucial one for the Vancouver Canucks, with Brock Besser likely on the way out, and with Quinn Hughes' future a key topic in Vancouver. The last thing the organization wants to see is another key name on the way out. Unfortunately, that's a topic that's now been brought up, as 29-year-old Conor Garland, who has been with the team for over the last 4 years, has now addressed his future with the organization. When asked about re-signing with Vancouver beyond his current deal, this is what Garland had to say, and I quote, "Well, I mean, I love Vancouver. It's a great city. I warmed up to it this season, winning helps. While Garland admitted he loves Vancouver, he refused to commit to the team long term, revealing that it's up to his agents. I've got a great agent. He handles that stuff. I just play hockey, and that's what I love doing. That's how I look at it. That's up to him. Usually, when a player is asked about their future on a team they want to stay with, they will articulate that very clearly and very easily. And while things can change even after they say something like that, at least it gives the fan base hope. In this situation, Garland has not done that at all, and now the fans on social media called it out rather quickly, speculating that when his contract comes up after the 25-26 season, Garland is likely on his way out too. Which brings us to a tweet from Duncan. I'll leave a link to the article in the description down below. That way you can see the tweet yourself. But it's a tweet from Duncan from DiChena. He basically says he's gone from that first breath. And it also shows a video from his appearance on Donnie and Dolly. You will be able to watch that video with the link to this article in the description down below as well. This past season, Garland posted 19 goals and 50 points, the second time he had 50 or more in his 4 seasons with Vancouver, after signing a 5-year, $24.75 million deal with the team, and now there's every chance he leaves in free agency. It's unclear how much this could affect the Hughes situation moving forward, but as of right now, the team should be looking to put important pieces around him. And now with yet another player potentially wanting out, it doesn't bode well for the future of the Canucks. So there's that. Conor Garland isn't saying that he wants to stay. He isn't saying... technically he's not even saying that he wants out, but he's being very low-key and very cryptic when it comes to whether or not he wants to commit long-term to the Vancouver Canucks. He's basically sounds like he doesn't want to talk about it, as it's he just wants to play hockey and not worry about that. And it makes you really think, having seen what guys like PD went through when it came to a new contract, and how the media, that's all the media talked about. He obviously saw what Brock's going through right now, and is seeing, once again, the media, just nonstop talking about it, and all that attention that it's getting, how it can be easily a distraction. Obviously, right now, Canucks aren't playing, and the fact that he's being asked, during the offseason, he's not being distracted as he's not playing. Well, technically, Garland is playing right now. He's playing at the Worlds for Team USA. So maybe he just doesn't want to talk about it right now while he's playing hockey. He wants to focus on hockey. Perhaps if that question is asked before training camp, or maybe later on in the summer, maybe he might have a different answer. Who knows? But what I take from this is he's just simply doesn't want to talk about it. He admits he loves the city. He says it's a great city. He doesn't go, he basically goes, well, I love Vancouver. It's a great city. This part kind of has me thinking, though, where he says, I warmed up to it this season. He warmed up to it this season, and he's been here for 4 years, and he's only just warming up to it. That part I'm unsure about, and I question whether or not that is, maybe I'm looking into it too much. And then, of course, the line, winning helps. That's a dig at this past season, and that's clearly probably his frustration with how this season went compared to the year previously. But at the end of the day, I think losing a guy like Conor Garland would be pretty catastrophic for the Vancouver Canucks. Obviously, not as catastrophic as losing Quinn Hughes would be, but Garland's a leader in that locker room. You see it after every game, where he's one of the last guys to exit the ice. He's always at the bench, high-fiving guys, and he just screams leader to me. And I've absolutely, since he's been with Vancouver, have become a huge fan of Conor Garland. You know, he reminds me a lot of Matt Cook from back in the day, just that small guy who is just a pest, and you just can't seem to, either get away from this guy, or he just keeps, showing up and being in the way. And yeah, so I think it would be pretty catastrophic if we lost Conor Garland. Yes, he's on the shorter side, but I think, clearly short guys can speed around the ice and can easily pickpocket you and then possibly put the puck in the net. So, as I mentioned, I've become a huge fan of Conor Garland. I do think losing him would be pretty bad, and I would love to see him obviously sign an extension. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is controversial? Basically what he said. Do you guys think this is him essentially saying he's not resigning, or he's not interested? Maybe he has doubts about maybe the future of this team. Maybe he's in the same boat as Quinn Hughes could be. He's unsure of the future and if he wants to stick around. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. But that's going to do it for this video. Bit of a shorter one, but I wanted to talk about this while it was relatively new. This article did come out, where is it? On May 13th. So at the time of this, actually once this video is uploaded, it would be 4 days. I meant to do this the other day, but I ended up being busy, so I'm doing it now. But yeah, so yeah, once again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about Garland's comments. Do you think he will eventually sign a extension next season? Do you think the Canucks will want to bring him back? I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't want to bring him back. I mean, look at what he's done for the Canucks. And just, they all talk about culture and leaders on this team. Conor Garland is one of those leaders, hands down. Like, there's no doubt about that. He's one of the leaders in that locker room. And losing a guy like that would absolutely suck. So once again, let me know in the comment section down below if you want to stay up to date on all your Vancouver Canucks content on this channel, on this podcast. Go ahead and hit that like button. Also, again, another way you can do it is by smashing that subscribe button. That way you are notified every single time we upload a video, and you can do that by turning on the bell, and that way you are notified, as I just mentioned, every time we upload a new video. If you'd like to find us on social media, you can find us on all these platforms. You can find us on Facebook. Just search The Line Change to find our Facebook page. You can find us on Instagram at The Line Change. You can find us on X/Twitter at Line Change Van. You can also find us on TikTok at the.line.change.po. You can go, feel free to give us a follow. If you prefer an audio version of this podcast, you can find us on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If you do, feel free to follow us on Spotify. You can also leave us a rate and review, as it is greatly appreciated. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, go Canucks go, and I'll see you guys in the next video.